Okay, let's get into real movie news. So, Squid Game Season 2 is now number 1 in 92 countries. Wow. Season 2 was really good. We'll talk about it a little bit in the J-Cutt Cinema Vibes, but it was really good. They gave a little sneak peek to Squid Game Season 3, so I thought it was going to be like a full year from now, and that didn't feel right, because when you only give me 7 episodes, I'm like, you gotta wait another year for what? Another 7? What you trying to do? But it's actually, from what they're reporting, it's going to be June 27th. And obviously that's on Netflix. They said Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be a guest, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward, because season 2 was good. I don't know if it was, I guess it was a level up from season 1. I don't know. It feels even, but the season 1 was so good. So for it to feel even, or maybe just a little bit better than season 1, is a good thing, because that tells me season 3 is probably going to be crazy. So that's really, really good. So since we're in the Netflix conversation, Netflix has a big 3. Actually, I wonder, maybe a big 4, but I didn't see that floating around in the conversation. But they have a big 3 for sure, and that's Squid Game, Wednesday, and Stranger Things season 5. All 3 of those is about to be good. And if I had to rank it in order of excitement, it's in that exact order, actually. I didn't even realize it. Squid Game, it looks good, but I mean, I'm like, all right, when it comes, it comes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, even if I did have to wait a whole year, it's like, whatever. But Wednesday, so good. And then, you know, when you get a show right and it hits like peaks and you figured out the formula, then you can go hard on season 2. And I think they're about to go hard. And listen, Stranger Things, season 5, last season, millions of dollars an episode. They're about to eat this thing down to the ground. Okay, talking about streaming, Apple TV is actually going to be free this weekend. So I recommend, for those who have been like, should I check out Silo? Should I check out Severance? This is your chance if you ain't got Apple TV. Because some people are like, it looks good, but I don't got Apple TV, and I don't know if I want to purchase it. This is your chance to go and watch Silo. These are the ones I recommend. Silo, Severance. That's the number 1. C was good, but it's not continuing. Servant was pretty good. It's not scary, but kind of disturbing is a better way of describing it. And Shrinking, which was really good. We'll talk about that a little bit later on as well. Talking about Apple TV, Silo. Their final episode, they said, is going to be epic. I don't know if it's this week or next week. It's either, no, wait. What? No, it got to be more than that, because I think Silo and Severance crosses over. All right, if I'm not mistaken, it's a few more episodes left. But they said the last episode is going to be really good. So Rebecca Ferguson, that's the main character. So I didn't realize she's in Dune too. Well, she's in Dune. I didn't realize she was the mom, because I just watched Dune on the main channel. So if you want to check that out, I reacted to it on my main channel. And I'm like, oh, that's the lady off of Silo. So she's on there. And she described it to be a perfect conclusion in television history. Now, as much as I want to fight her on that, because Severance had the best ending of any show I've ever seen in my life, but because it's from Apple and Silo's really good, I believe that she probably is right, and it probably is amazing. I don't know if it's going to beat that episode of Severance, but I believe it's going to be a really, really good one. And the showrunner, Graham Yost, actually kind of agreed. He said, I'm quoting here, in a slightly different way, but yes, to a degree, there's a big surprise at the end of the season, and that's all I'll say. He's not going to want to hype it up as much as she would, because when you're the person kind of putting things in order, you don't want to get ahead of yourself. But the actors, you know, she can kind of go a little further, but I believe it's going to be quite good. And remember, they got 2 more seasons to go, so they're about to go all the way in. Remember, Severance Season 2 is going to be dropping January 17th on Apple TV+. I cannot wait. And I will be doing breakdowns. So just as I'm doing breakdowns on Silo, I go and I break it all the way down. And it's really fun because you know, you're watching something, you don't really realize what's going on, and I break it down, and then we like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's why he said that, because of this right here. It's really fun. So we're going to have the same situation with Severance come January 17th, okay? Captain America Brave New World. They just had a teaser that drops. It's going to be coming out February 14th. Am I going to watch it? I don't think so. Does it look interesting? It does not. Does it look good? Yes. It looks good, but I'm not interested. Talking about the superheroes, Jason Momoa has been casted as Lobo in the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is coming out June 26th. I don't know about this character Lobo. I'm already afraid of this because it's like, DC, get it together. But we love Jason Momoa. I think he's great, and I'm sure he's going to be great. Okay. And then I got a little list here for 2025 slate. There's just a lot coming out this year, and this is not even, I don't even think this is the half of it. There's stuff on this little list that is still coming out. I just don't know the dates or when and have a firm date for it that I'm really excited for. But just this list alone is insane. First of all, GTA 6. This is going to break the internet. I don't know what you would want to drop around that, but if I was the movies that are coming out this year, you should find out when GTA 6 is going to drop and make sure you are a 2 months radius distant from that game. If it's coming out in July, then in June, you shouldn't air nothing. And in July and August, you shouldn't air nothing because the people are not going to be able to focus because GTA 6 looks phenomenal. Okay, I'm not a gamer, but I design stuff like games, and it looks amazing. I mean, we are in a different age and time with video games, and GTA, period, is at the top of the food chain. I think Tetris is like number 2. So 6 is about to blow the roof off the internet. Just want to put that out there while we're here. Okay, Avatar 3 is coming out. 1 and 2 was killer. 2 was amazing. Amazing in the movie theater. That's the only thing I recommend on this whole list to go and watch in 3D. Superman's coming out. And here's the thing. I'm yelling at DC just now. And Superman looks really good. And I am, okay, wait. I got to tell you if I'm going to go to the theater to see the things I'm about to say. First of all, I'm not going to play GTA, but I will watch some people play it. Avatar 3, I will be going to the theaters to see it. Superman, I don't plan to see that in the theaters unless it falls around my birthday. Then I'll use that as a cheap way to go to see it for my birthday. Zootopia 2, totally going to the theaters to see it. So good. The first one was so good. We love those 2 characters. We're definitely going to go see it. Fast and Furious. Fantastic Four is coming out, and will I see it in the theater? I don't know, because I like that cast a lot. That's a really good cast, and it makes me want to go to the theaters for them. So if I do, it's for them, but not really necessarily for the story or movie. But we haven't seen the trailer yet. Let's see. Wednesday season 2, we already talked about that. It's not in the theater, but I'm definitely going to watch it. Squid Games is coming out. The Last of Us season 2. I may or may not do a break. I don't think I'm going to do a weekly breakdown. I might do a total breakdown, similar to how I did Squid Games, where I just watched the whole thing, and when it's fully done, I do an overall, not a breakdown, more of a review. I might do that for Last of Us instead of a breakdown, because I can't do a lot of shows, because I got a lot going on, especially this year. I got a lot of projects coming to an end this year, and stuff is about to happen. So I got to schedule wisely. Wicked Part 2, which is Wicked for Good. It's called For Good. I don't know anything about Wicked 2, so I'm excited. Wicked 1 was my favorite movie of the year. Looking forward to that. I'm definitely going to the movies to see the Part 2. That's not even a question. The Minecraft movie looks really good. That's coming out, but I'm not going to be going to the theaters to see that. Talking about Jason Momoa. He's in it. Looks good, but who knows. Stranger Things Season 5. And then you got Daredevil Born Again. I think that's streaming as well. I don't think that's going to movie theaters. And that looks really good. If it's going to the theaters, I'm not going to see it, but I will watch it if it hits streaming. And the last thing I want to add in that's coming out this year is Abbott Elementary. Well, coming back, because I don't think the season's done. I don't think this is a new season. It's coming back January 8th, and it's going to be a crossover event with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I never watched that show, which is crazy because I'm from Philly. I never was really interested, but I love a crossover. And I love her. I love, what's her name? Quinta Brunson for thinking of a Cause she a '90s. She a '90s kid. We probably around the same age, and so she know about them crossovers and how we really love a crossover. So I respect her. I respect her for that. Like I really love that quite a bit. Okay, you guys.